Yes, mate, you?
How's your dog?
He's alright. He's moving. Yeah. We don't know. And then Monday morning, I'm sat upstairs in my little office bit, and I hear footsteps. He just stood behind me, and he's like, "I'm alright." Didn't use his back legs all weekend properly. Honestly, it was really scary. And then I was really ill as well, so we were both like, "We just can't deal with this."
It's not one of your best weekends.
It wasn't, mate. But let's have a good one today, shall we? Do you need that?
There's no changes.
No changes. Cool. Welcome to Chelmsford. Welcome to the Riverside. My name is Phil. I will be back with you shortly for some introductions. I'm just going to do the team introductions here in the arena. I'll speak to you soon. Introducing your teams this afternoon, starting with your 18 Falcons. Number 3, Samantha Ruff. Number 4, Phoebe Roberts. Number 5, Abigail Lester. Number 6, Elizabeth Archer. Number 8, Eva Lyon. Number 9, Zoya Miller. Number 15, Hannah Rosberg. Number 19, Michelle Ryan. Number 34, Brian Russell. Number 35, Kerry Doyle. Number 43, Erin Russell. Number 66, Caitlin Gabriel. Number 67, Catherine Ruff. Number 74, Maisie Wakeford. And number 90, Freya Hall. And your home team, Chelmsford Cobras. Number 2, Steph Ferrier. Number 3, Cassie Lake. Number 5, Tara Schott. Number 15, Jennifer Bolton. Number 16, Holly Fidler. Number 17, Teresa Pankova. Number 18, Charmaine Easton. Number 22, Victoria Webley. Number 23, Brittany Stoneman. Number 24, Kelly Jameson. Number 32, Amelia Perry. Number 41, Leon Charles. Number 64, Christina Powell. Number 69, Julian Maradona. Number 73, Kira Robinson. Number 75, Kezia Birchall. And number 80, Julia Coulter. Well, welcome, ladies and gents. As I said earlier, my name is Phil. I'll be taking you through today's home game. Final game of the season, Chelmsford Cobras at home to the Milton Keynes Falcons. Oh, I should pick up the microphone. You might have got some of that. Anyway, my name is Phil. I'll be taking you through the rest of the game, the rest of our games today here in Chelmsford. Chelmsford Cobras at home against Milton Keynes Falcons. Cobras. Oh, let's go on to our warm-up section, I think, on that one. Then we'll get our team list. We've got Steph Ferrier, Kirsty Lake, Zara Schott, Jenny Bolton, Connie Feidler, Teresa Plankova, Charmaine Easton, Victoria Webley, Brittany Stoneman, Kelly Jameson, Leon Charles. Oh, that is the wrong graphic, unfortunately. But we'll go through the right graphic in a minute. But effectively, we've got a really interesting middle of the table clash here for the final game that we've got going. I'll be back with you shortly with some more info. So getting ready to get underway. I'll have some player info for you as we go. And we're underway here in Chelmsford. And immediately for an offside there. We've got Jarina Neradova, Charmaine Easton, Christina Powell, Steph Ferrier. I think that's Jen Bolton out on the left wing. Milton Keynes coming into this on a losing streak. Cobras coming in this on a tough loss as well. So both teams looking to snap that today. And of course, win or draw, someone will snap it today at least. That's very nice. It's dropped. Oh, just dropped out of reach for Charmaine. Do say hello if you're in the chat. You're very welcome. These guys last matched up in February. A 3-3 draw here. And it's interesting to see how both teams are going to try and finish the season on a high. I don't need any more, Jacob. You got me a cracking one last time, mate, so thank you. Milton Keynes breaking through, just knocked away right. Milton Keynes breaking through, knocked away just in front of the goal. It's loose though, it's dangerous. Right in front of the crease. Waddington deals with it. Quilter sends it forwards. Quilter keeps it in the blue zone. Physical in at the corner. Leonie Charles trying to do some work with it. Chelsea coach wants some changes. Feidler steps onto the ice for her first shift. Jen Bolton was looking for that, just didn't come through. Referee was offside because Jen was doing her best to get back. Kezia Birchall, last game as a Cobra today. She heads off to university. What a servant to the club she's been. And we're going to have an icing call. Good start here. Victoria Webley, Kirsty Lake, also on the ice at the moment. Callie Jameson also out there. Just having to retrain myself. It looks like my iPad's had an update and all my buttons are in slightly different places for the music here in the arena. We're trying not to press the wrong things. Birchall lays it back. Feidler just wasn't in place. Jameson comes across. She wants to sort it out. She does. Interrupting the middle, Webley. Oh, that was very close. Close to breaking nicely for her. Kirsty Lake's off to deal with it. It's a strong Falcons side that have travelled. Top scorer, Hara Mezerezova, 7 goals on the season. Has kitted up. So they'll be looking to contain her today. Chelmsford top scorer, Charmaine Easton, of course, on the ice. 13 goals, 15 assists on the campaign this year. Leading by example is our captain. Plankova sends it round. And there she is. We just saw about her. Charmaine Easton strides forwards, looks up, just overshoots Neradova, but it does get past the defenseman. Blocked beautifully at the corner. I think that was Teresa, 17, Plankova in at the corner. We've got a flickering light up in the ceiling, which I hadn't spotted. Sorry, Tim. You're good. All good. We're doing it all in the arena here today. Trapped on the blue line. Bolton fighting for it. Quilter's going to deal with that. Yep. Dishes it up the line. Britt Stoneman. It does. Oh, that was almost beautifully controlled by Jen in the middle. Zinnia Quilter picked up instead by Zara's shot. It was off in an international tournament last time I was here. I think it's her parents I was talking to who wanted me to drop that into the conversation. So there you go. Bit of parent embarrassment today. Great pass. Stoneman tried to just step inside but couldn't quite manage it. Well sorted, well held by the Milton Keynes player. Oh, it was a shot. The keeper was... I'm not sure the keeper who registered it as a shot. I just sort of stood in the middle. Bolton absolutely making a nuisance of herself in the middle. And we've gone for a nice... Hopefully coming through loud and clear. Feel free to say hello in the chat. It's always better than me talking to myself for an hour and a half. Milton Keynes on the attack. Wide left. Well, wide right. I was looking from the keeper's point of view. Amelia Pearmain working. Real physical from Amelia. Looking for options. Back to Pearmain. Just wiggles past her. Milton Keynes taking a moment to reset. I think I recognise... yes, Erin Russell. I recognise that name, which is always dangerous when you recognise opposition players. Neradova. Distinctive blue cap on top. Great season she's had. Puck comes across. And if I look up, Jarina Neradova, 7 goals, 7 assists. Great switch. Charmaine saw it coming, flipped herself into the middle. She's got an overlap on the left. She sends it through on her own, and it goes through to the netminder. Netminder in goal today, Kaylee Doyle for the Falcons. First time she's really had to do anything with it. Dished off, chance to win it, chance for a shot on goal. Second effort. Really crowded crease. Ferrier finds Easton. Back through the legs of Ferrier. It takes a good bounce to Plankova. And she's not shy of the goal, and she does! Teresa Plankova, ping and in. Back with you in a minute. Goal for Chelmsford at 7:01. Scored by number 17, Teresa Plankova, with the assist from number 24, Kelly Jameson. So I said she wasn't shy of a shot or two. Teresa Plankova pumps up the left pass or assist from Kelly Jameson off the left post and in. Oh, that's another! That's a second! What a shot! Back with you in a sec. Goal for Chelmsford at 7:43, scored by number 23, Brittany Stoneman, with the assist from number 5, Zara Shot. Brittany Stoneman absolutely snipers. Well, Zara Shot snipers it in, absolutely thumps it in. Keeper gets her right arm up to it, sort of elbow-wise, drops down, and there is Britt Stoneman to finish that off. That is a 2-0 lead. Oh, that could have been 2-1 there if they weren't careful. Cobras off to one of the best starts we've seen this season. Eight minutes gone in the first. Big hit over at the side. Birchall picks herself up, strides forwards. And so it's a day of laughs today. So we'll have a couple of tributes at the end of the match. As I say goodbye to team manager and head coach duo Vicky and Ivan today. We say goodbye to Kezia as well. All who've made the club what it is. Now we'll focus on the now for now. Charmaine Easton, she's 2-on-1. Real physical play from the Falcons. Plankover switches it. Intercepted really well by a Falcon. Mirrored over, collects it just behind her own blue line. It does only go so far as a Milton Keynes player. Looped in and into Wannington's glove. A little bit of a chat from Christina and Wellington. They look like they're having a good time out there at the moment. Settling in for the face-off. Again, it's a big... Oh, that was... So Kira in goal for the Cobras. Bounced off that central chest. I wasn't quite sure where the spin of it was going to take it there. Ferrier on the floor. She's not thrilled with being on the floor. She sort of raised a glove in exasperation. She's working though. And the refs are going to call that one there. And we do have our first penalty of the game. Back with you in a moment. Penalty against Milton Keynes against number 15, Hannah Mezzarova. Apologies. 2-minute minor for interference. I will get that name by the end of today. Oh, what a mess I made of that poor person's name. Hannah Mezzarova. 2-minute minor for interference. Ref gave like a list of things. She grabbed the puck on the floor, I think was the main thing that made him blow the whistle on that penalty. So Chelmsford on the power play. Jen Bolton in front of me. Britt Stoneman. Looks like she might be playing centre on the power play at the moment. Quilter. That's going to fall nicely for Jen. Tries to take it in. Comes off left side. Leonie Charles is also out there as well. A minute gone on the power play. Out to Quilter. She can have a go. She didn't, but it's a lovely bit of vision to find Jenny Bolton in the middle. Don't know how I missed 8 minutes and 2 guys were sat waiting. It didn't load. Yes, so do you know what though? I have that on my laptop here when I'm waiting for it to start. When the game moves from preview, or the holding screen, to when it starts, I have to refresh my browser. I have that with all YouTube videos if I'm sat waiting for a video to actually start. But you're here regardless. 2 goals, one off the left post and in, and the other a huge shot from Zara Shot, long distance, bounce down in front of Brittany Stoneman, number 23. I will give you a rundown of the action at the end of the first. We've got 8 minutes to go in the first here. Oh, Milton Keynes are back to full strength. I've missed the announcement in the arena. Whoops. Kirsty Lake in the corner. Milton Keynes are not afraid to play physically, but it's, it's been really well played so far. Nothing silly, nothing dodgy. And actually, I've seen that a lot in the games on this tail end of the season. Teams just here to play hockey, which is awesome. And thank you, Sue. Yeah, crystal clear, fantastic. It's my wonderful wife, Laura, who is on camera and main laptop duties. Had all sorts of setup nightmares today. It really was a tricky start to our day. So the fact it's all working is wonderful. Feria. Neradova wants it switched over onto the left wing, but she does find Charmaine on the right. Scooped in. Mezera is over. Hannah Meares is over. Number 15. She's had that penalty already, but she is so impactful. That's a goal, though! Chelmsford put a third up. I'll be back with a call shortly. Goal for Chelmsford at 13:21. Scored by number 18, Charmaine Easton, with assist from number 17, Teresa Frankova, and number 69, Jarina Neradova. So third goal. That goal scored by captain Charmaine Easton, with the assist from Teresa Plankova and number 69, Jarina Neradova. 3-0 Cobras. They've started fast. Yes, this is the last game of the season for the Cobras. Absolutely going for it. Really strong, packed bench today as well. Shot comes in off the blockers. Five and a half minutes left in the first. Gosh, that's flown by this first period. Just been really good flowing hockey. I've had a couple of announcements to do in the arena, but I've not had a lot of stop and start going on. Shot looking to get involved. Daughter sees it coming. Up and over. I think Kira got an arm to that to flip it over. She sends Stoneman. And we're going to be bringing that one back. (5:03) left in the first. And of course, a good time to remind you it's the first of 2 games today, but we've got a big old gap in the middle. I think we're back at 6:45 this evening, which of course will be streamed for your viewing pleasure. As the Chelmsford Pythons host the Oxford Midnight Stars. Which will be a very interesting match to finish off everything. We'll focus right now on a really strong Cobras performance in the first period. Probably the best period of hockey I've seen them play here at home this year. Oh, physical at the back. And we're going to have that one back. I think someone's coming to the naughty box. Back with you in a moment. Penalty against Chelmsford at 15:21. Against number 5, Zara shot. 2-minute minor for elbow. And I can tell you we've got a mildly unimpressed Zara in front of me on the bench here with a 2-minute minor for elbowing. 15:21. So Falcons now on the power play. And I would never dare comment on the validity of penalties whilst I'm stood here with this microphone, nor while they've got a hockey stick in front of me. Wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dare. Near it over, though. Chelmsford happy to try and kill this off. Near it over dumps it into the end zone. Oh, plank over. Thinking about it. Into the body blocker. And it's played. I'm just waiting to see whether we had a whistle blow there. 50 seconds on the penalty. Kelly Jameson collects. Plankover tries to get it out, but only so far. But crosses the blue line. Falcons will have to reset. Quilter covering it, or wide left, wide right. I've got to stop looking at it from the goalkeeper's point of view. 30 seconds on the penalty. Three minutes left in the period. Ten seconds on the penalty. And flicked away, 3 seconds. And Chelmsford looked to have killed this successfully. Chelmsford are now back to full strength. And they might come through and do something. Oh, at the far end, that was good. Good effort. Keeper had to be alert and deal with it. I'm interested in the shot counts, so I don't think they're too distinct. The scoreline would suggest one thing, but it really hasn't been that way. Kira Waddington has had to put her work in goal for the Cobras. 2 minutes left in the period, first period here at the Riverside in Chelmsford. Chelmsford Cobras at home for their last game of the season. That falls just in front of the goal. Just trying to get my league table up because my graphic didn't work, sadly, at the start of the stream. I'm not sure this game does anything. I think it is a bit of a dead rubber, other than finishing the season on that high note. One minute 10. Just loading up that league table now while keeping an eye on the ice. Ferrier. Milton Keynes would love to get a goal in this last minute. And well held at the back. So looking at the table, yeah, regardless of today, the Cobras will finish in 4th place in the National Ice Hockey League South. And regardless, Milton Keynes will finish 5th, I believe. 1 minute left in the period, 1 minute. So I missed the announcements earlier, so I've got that one right at least. Easton flicks it around the right-hand side and tries to chase on, but just slightly too heavy. .38 seconds. Christina Powell. Yeah, she sees a gap and she goes for it. Why not? Ferrier. Tyler's hurt. MK need a point to have a better chance of staying up. Yeah, they've got it all to do. And that is the end of our first period here. Chelmsford Cobras 3, Milton Keynes Falcons 0. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back with you shortly. And your shots for the first period, 9 shots on Chelmsford. Sorry, 7 shots on Chelmsford, 9 shots on Milton Keynes. 7 to 9. Couldn't see it from here. It was absolutely. No, it threw me completely. Go for interference. Yeah, it was great. What's he doing? Okay. 3-0 shots in the first period. Chelmsford faced 7, Milton Keynes faced 9. So, as I said, not a huge disparity from earlier. Referee getting us ready to get back underway. It looks like we've got a couple of button issues going on. But Chelmsford underway now. Thumped in. Plankover's going to follow that up for a second shot. No. Keeper was ready and was available for it. Puck flies through. Plankover does a great little stretched little lunge to try and tip that one away. Does well with it. Miradova hooks it all up in front. Great control from the Milton Keynes player there, number 7. Flicks through. Leone Charles has it, waits for them to get onside, then go. Oh, she left the puck for Jarina, who comes off the ice slightly miffed about it, is the way I describe it. Lost the puck. Milton Keynes want a goal. Ref is checking, seeing what he thinks. Milton Keynes coach was certain it was in. And they're trying to work out exactly what's gone on. No goal, waved off. And they're going to bring that back for a face-off. I think Kira had lost the puck under her, so there was a legitimate question about that. Zinnia collects it. It's for Leone. I've got Britt Stoneman in front of me. The puck comes to her. Crosses to Bolton. Good try from Leone. Doesn't quite work. Zinnia flips it. Takes a bounce. Jen Bolton. Milton's trying to feed that through. Didn't quite go anywhere that time. Stoneman deals it into the far end. 15 is following it. Zinnia playing really well in front of the blue line here today. Quilter. Again, straight off the 5 pads. Kept on the blue line. Really well played. Keeper just really well played. That dance and spun around, a wicked bit of spin on it on the blue line right in front of me here at the box. It was great play by Chelmsford to get it under control and send that in so no one had to reset back out in case of offside. Really well handled. Jameson. Puck almost made its way through, but not quite. That is going to be kept in though by Kelly. Yep, sends it down. Amelia Pearmain. Kesselate steps up into the gap, collects. Pearmain squares it. Ooh, big work from Jameson, and they are going to call that one. Yeah, Kelly's going to get caught there. Back in a moment. Penalty at 23:10 against Chelmsford. Against number 24, Colin Jameson, 2-minute lineup for hooking. It was a hook-in, yes, that's what they called it. It's not me missing it up this time. Who knows? Every part of your body by the look of it. So it was a 2-minute minor called on Kelly Jameson for hooking. Puck bubbled away there. Falcons really wanted that goal to go in. .90 seconds left on the power play. Chelmsford have killed one successfully already. In fact, it's 100% success penalty kill rate so far this game. Puck fires in. It was really well done by Waddington.
and then it flicks from left to right across the face of the goal. Oh, that's good attempt at a clearance from Steph Ferry, but it didn't quite work. And collected. Well done by Kira. Nice chance for a line change. Britt Stoneman, Zara shot, Teresa Neradova and Xenia Quilter on to kill this penalty. Neradova's looking to block. And well blocked again at the back. Kira Waddington. Really excellent game from her so far. Neradova. Yep, Julian does well there. Cleared out by Chelmsford. Being pursued. 20-ish seconds left on the penalty. And Waddington deals with it. Neradova's had a nap. I think she's all right. Yeah, she's good. 15 seconds on it. Ten seconds left on the penalty now. Fed through. Looks like Chelmsford have done a good job and have killed it off again. Chelmsford are now back to full strength. So back to 5-on-5 on the ice. Lyle for Milton Keynes strides up the side. She took a bit of pressure from Leonie Charles in the back. Well handled. 5 minutes gone in the second. Scoreless in the second, but Chelmsford maintaining, therefore, that 3-0 lead. Jameson, she just got out the box. Shot blocked well by a Milton Keynes player. Leonie wants a change, and keeper has it. And we'll settle in for a face-off. Ref was just checking. Chelmsford didn't want to make any changes there. Out to Jameson again. Sends it in. Off a boot. And then off to the left-hand side. Jameson took a bit of a blow in the back there. Didn't look thrilled about it, but I think we'll carry on. Oh, the puck just squirrels through the Milton Keynes player. Shots fired in. Wide left. Lake sends it in, clears away. Waved off as nice. It wasn't far off a shot. Is this now my traditional talk about Kirsty Lake shooting section of every stream? No, Birchall's going to take that chance away from me. Up the left-hand side. Does lose the puck to a Falcon. Oh, Kirsty went down hard there. She is straight back to her feet there. She's all good. Jameson. Puck wiggling around over end. Feidler onto Birchall. Really good secure play from the defensive players, especially on Chelmsford at the moment. Just needs to be kept in. Christina Powell collects it, but is going to have to delay things slightly now. She had some Chelsea players very deep. She has lost it though. Backhand scoop. I think that's that 15 again. Yes, it is. Milton Keynes' top scorer. Possibly top assister as well. I need to get my stats back up for her. Jameson finds Connie, Feidler, Birchall, Howell. Milton Keynes finding a way. They keep finding these lanes through. That's why our shot counts were so similar in that first period. Waddington had to deal with it again. Kill the playoff. 8 minutes gone in the second period. 11:39 showing on the clock. Vancouver up to press. Does make his way through Neradova just over the top of it. Seth Ferrier's working. Oh, is the ref going to... No. I wasn't sure if we'd get a trip there or not, and now we have it called back. Not entirely sure what's going on. I think we've got a down player. They're just checking that she's okay. We'll be back with you in a moment. And she's just making her way off there. She's okay. I think she took a bit of an arm knock. So we just, as ever, kill the music, kill the noise, get off the ice, give her a moment. Neradova settles in at the face-off. Howell. She's got Plankover over on the right. It was going to make its way through, but that was, again, very well done. 90 Paul, on Falcons, I can see on the back of her jersey. Sometimes in this league, the numbers and jerseys don't always match. But yes, Freya Paul. Easton blocks. And again, it falls down to Easton. And that is going to come back. Yes, into. That's a trip. Back with you in a sec. Penalty against Milton Keynes at 29:34 against number 34, Brian Russell, 2-minute liner for tripping. So it's a tripping on Bryony. I just said her name, Bryony Russell, number 34 at Milton Keynes. So Chelmsford now, can they break this 100% penalty kill record at the moment? Only their second power play of the game. Both teams have now had two. Bolton, she's after it. Comes in, comes off a hand. And we're going to get a little physical in front of the goal. I mean, the puck was burbling around. Ref's having a shout. The puck bounce right up in the air. I think, who's that coming off? Zara Shot's coming off with a massive grin. I think she may have just tried to punch the puck into the net as it came up through the air. There was definitely some swiping going on, and Milton Keynes quite rightly defended their crease. Oh, slightly weightless pass from Plankova. Powell has dealt with that well. Ref's got his hand raised, though. We're going to be on a 5-on-3 by the look of it. Goalkeeper pulled. And we're going back. Oh, Kira sprinted from the net to the box as far as she could go. Back in a moment. Penalty against Milton Keynes at 30-34 against number 43, Erin Russell, 2-minute minor for hooking. So the hooking penalty against Erin Russell, 5-on-3 for 40 seconds now. Neradova, great work all the way through and well handled by the netminder. Kaylee Doyle in goal, number 35. She's having to put some work in, same as Kira. Yeah, sorry, we were laughing before that penalty announcement because Chelmsford, it's rare in this league that you see a goalie get pulled, but Kira was called, and of course she's on the opposite end of the ice to the bench, and she got here just as the ref blew the whistle after Milton Keynes got the puck back. Ferrier having to be very physical there. So after this penalty expires in 20 seconds, there's going to be another minute of penalty. So if I'm a great save. Neradova in backhand, it goes wide. Neradova again looking just for that backhand, just trying to play it behind her all the time in front of the goal. Milton Keynes now have back to a 5-on-4. Shot comes in, Ferrier. Back to Plankova, the amount of shots rifling in. Doyle is doing a fantastic job in goal. Excellent work. Powell shoots. Wide through. Neradova swipes. Puck crosses right across the crease between the keeper and the goal. Neradova again. Plankova shoots. Goal! Power play goal for Chelmsford at 32:09. Scored by number 17, Teresa Plankova, with the assist for number 18, Charmaine Easton. So Plankova gets her second of the game. It's an assist from Charmaine Easton. Power play goal, finally. And I mean, the amount of pressure that Milton Keynes and, as I say, netminder Doyle withstood there, quite incredible work from Milton Keynes. No one likes letting a goal in, but goodness me, they were up against it. So now we're back to even strength. 4-0 Cobras. Let's check the chat. That's it, I don't make it and the girls have a lead. I'm not going to read the next part, but you know. Yes, indeed. They are having a really excellent, I think that's you, Andy, isn't it? They are having a really, really excellent game. It is all clicking for them. And Sue Webb with the ceremonial goal and a snake emoji. I love it when you do that. So fantastic. Hopefully plenty more of those next season as well. Webley puts it through in, and we're going to call that one back. Feidler was in there wanting to chase it in, but couldn't get Couldn't really deal with it at that point. Six and a half left in the second. Yes, matey. I'm learning these things. Shot right in front of the goal. Waddington does a great job on that full stretch. Great job, Kira Waddington. She'll want that. She'll want to just make sure we try and keep this. Is there such thing as a shutout curse? I don't know in hockey. Well held in front of the line by the Falcon. Quilter. Leonie Charles fires it in, goes all the way through and out the other side. And just no real oomph on that shot. And that was number 15, Bolton. Just an easy pickup for the Falcons keeper. Charles, up and over. Wilter's working here in the corner. It has now crossed back across the blue line. I'm not sure it ever went at go. It's just slightly out of my sight here in the middle. And right in front, keeper has control. Milton Keynes, I think, feeling the Chelmsford players slightly rough with the keeper there. A couple of sort of exasperated hand lifts. Oh no, we've got someone coming in the box. No, we don't. I'm a liar, and I don't understand how hockey works. Sorry. The ref had his hand raised and was pointing a player off, but he was just making sure the teams were substituted. Makes us see it from the camera than a sin bin. Yeah, but you and me, Andy, we have the best seat in the house stood here. We've got a weird camera ratio going on, though, unfortunately. We've had all sorts of technical issues getting set up today, delayed by traffic and everything, so it was a bit of a nightmare. And now it's filming what looks like maybe 3:4. So if you've got an old CRT TV, a tube TV to run it through or something, please do. Easton, save. Great work, Doyle in goal. So yeah, we've got a slightly odd ratio. We'll try and fix it for the Pythons game a bit later. As I say, first of two games today, but not an immediate doubleheader. We're back at, I think it's 6:45. It's either 6:30 or 7:15. I have to check our YouTube channel to see when it's scheduled for, because I've not done that. That was the other part of the stream team. Puck in, and again, just really great work. Doyle's under so much pressure this period. Tips on what to do in Chelmsford for 4 hours, please, in between these two games. Please let me know. I'm not a local. Birchall takes a big shoulder hit from 34 in the corner. Definitely took her by surprise, and then we just saw how she sort of just rigidly stepped back up again. Lake collects with a skate, sends all the way through, from right to left. Jameson does a good job in front of me, keeps it in the blue zone. And it slipped out, so Chelsea have to reset themselves. Great for all in his dreams. Hey, well, look, the club put the infrastructure in place. I've got a lovely, lovely setup in this big old case, which sometimes we curse lugging about. But lovely setup, and thanks to Michael Wright, who I know is off on international duty with Lilith today. But big thanks to the Wright family and to the club for all the setup and elements that have gone into it. As we've tried to up the stream this year, tried to put these elements in place. We've got more plans for next season, don't you worry. Shot comes in. Keeper loose. Birchall. Oh, it'd be lovely for Kes to get a goal. Or sends it back in again. Charles. Sends. Off the shin. Bolton. Lake keeps it in. Sends. Oh. Bounces over, shot stick. Now so it's Roberts for Milton Keynes. Charles. No, ref isn't going to call anything there. They both went over, and I wasn't sure whether Leona was going to get in trouble for that one. Wide right or wide left. Goal! And good work in the middle. Milton Keynes' player was one-on-one, and it was just slightly too under her skates to get any power of it. Kira had it covered, though. Oh, I was a bit early on the stop there. Never mind. A bit premature. Bolton. Stoneman tries to flick it down. Didn't quite work, but it has sent Charles. Great save again. Just this big thud. Kaylee Doyle, what a period you have had. Falcons netminder, I'm full of admiration for you. I'm very interested in the shot count. Are they just checking on her? Is she all right? Yeah, she's okay. Ferrier brings it back. Plankova. Neradova off the skates. Number 74 of Milton Keynes. 2 minutes left in the second period here in Chelmsford. And they're going to bring that one back. Neradova pops it over the blue. Great work. Goodness me. How on earth did she twist like that? So Doyle, the puck was sort of, I'm not sure it would have gone in, so I don't think that'll be a shot. But just the way she rotated her upper body in the completely opposite direction to her lower body, just sort of trapped that one flat against the ice. That was awesome. Neradova. 90 seconds in the second left. Ferrier. Chelmsford looking for that fifth now. And now they're going to look to try and keep Kira shutout in place. Puck wild and all the way through. Ferrier collects. And now Steph Ferrier is on the charge. Just swept forwards. 1 minute left in the period. 1 minute. All dangerous work from there. Christina Powell sort of just played it towards her own goal, but she was there, as you'd expect, to then deal with it and make up for it. Clear calls from the ref that Milton Keynes were offside. Lets it go. Plankova or Feidler. Backhands it towards the goal. Wraps around behind. Physical, really physical in front of me here at the glass. 10 seconds to go in the second period here in Chelmsford. I'll go rest my voice after this in a minute. Oh, could be though, Amelia Pemain. Let's have a bit of Brittany. Back in a moment. Wow. What appearance she had, though. I know she let one in, but what a job she did. Your shots in the second period. Chelmsford faced 8, Milton Keynes faced 13. So your shot counts for the second period. Chelmsford faced 8, Milton Keynes 13. If I do a quick bit of math, that means Chelmsford are on 15 shots, have faced 15 shots, and Milton Keynes have now faced 22. Back shortly. All right, getting ready to get underway. We've got a dancing ref in front. Don't see that very often. Excellent. Just wait for Milton Keynes to assemble. Very interesting discussion with the ref in the middle about the windmilling element that was going on in front of the goal. I said I was trying to make sense of it for the stream for you all. Christina Powell. Ferrier Easton. Off the rear end of Russell, which is all right though. Had some oomph on it. Vancouver finds Easton. Vancouver, of course, on a hat trick so far. Two goals from Vancouver, one from Stoneman and the other from Charmaine Easton. Gives Chelmsford a 4-0 advantage going into the third and final period here in their final game of the season. Now we've got to stop there. Possible relegation implication here for Milton Keynes. I must admit, I'm not up on the relegation rules. So the chap, or the person who mentioned it earlier, if you're still watching, or anyone who's watching wants to explain, and I can share that, that'd be grand. I'm aware it's a Streatham 1 point below them at the bottom of the table. So is it a case of 2 go down? Lovely interplay. Bolton switch into the middle. Leone Charles. Well body blocked. Oh, dear. Huge hit into the corner. Ref's arms are down. So they are... Yeah, no penalties assessed on that one. Shot collects. She's got a bit of time. Sends it across ice, but it didn't quite reach the only chance. They had a coming together another player. Leone's going to sub off. Fiedler steps on. Puck comes in wide right, and keeper collapses on it. Well shut away. Webley, Lake, Fiedler, Bolton. I think that's Kelly Jameson. They're your current players on the ice. Fiedler does well. Sends it. Striding forwards, Erin Russell. Up and over. Just got away from her when she needed it. Beautiful possessive play though from Russell. Chelmsford just sort of watched her go. Webley. Still working on it. Victoria Webley. Who actually, I hadn't realised we started this season, so I'm giving people credit today for all the work on the stream. You know, the animated graphics and stuff like that, the game time, the power play stuff, that's all, I believe, Victoria Webley creations. So thank you for all that. They do look good. I love the game time one. It falls just in front. Plankova looking to seal that third. And now Powell has got pressure. Did okay with it, but Milton Keynes still have it in that final third. And Waddington has sorted that one out for us.